Welcome back, my dark means, to the Dark Void, ruled by me, now 51, with the K, people, with the K. And today, we are back to Sakura Angels, and finally, my voice is starting to get better. I gotta make sure not to get too rowdy, or else I might reverse the effect. My neck is starting to feel better, I don't know for how long, but anyway, I'm gonna talk not as much loudly, but as much as possible, just to not irritate my throat. But now, we're back to Sakura Angels. Last time we left off, yes, they invaded our home. They broke into our house, and they cooked, and, well, good food, huh? And now we're in school together, and thanks to Sayaka, she made Hikari cook for us. Kinda, I don't know what they put in there, but like I said, I would ask questions. By the way, we're in school, and now they're hanging around with us now. Alright. I don't know, and also they were living in a tent, and yeah, kinda weird though. Either way, let's go. And lucky for us though. Alright, Sayak, and let's continue on. And before I continue, just to let you guys know, warning, if you don't know what Sakura series is, it's about basically Sakura series is about spicy scenes, censored spicy scenes. So don't worry, they're censored, but there's spicy scenes here. And yeah, and plus, just if you can tell by these girls, even though the outfits don't really generate their, well, if you can tell by the chest size, they're barely caressing it, but whatever. If you could tell, you can tell by these girls that it's about, that we're about to continue. Now, just to let you know, once I continue on with the story, it is on your head, whatever happens, alright? And I will have the link to my first episode of the series down below, so you can know what is going on. That's the longer version of the warning. Like I said, it's on your head what happens, okay? Now, let's continue on. Sayaka and Hikari keep close to my side. So very close. Oh, were you serious? I practically feel the stares of my classmates. Their looks range from resentful to jealous. I can't imagine what they must think of this whole situation. Hey, look guys. Do you really have to stay so close to me? I appreciate what you're doing and all, but I think I'll be fine in school. As long as you're at least close by, I should be fine, right? And I think it'd be hard for us to get this close to me in class without at least having caused some sort of commotion beforehand. Hikari falls silent. She narrows her eyes into a glare and folds her arms together, tossing her head to the side. Such a tsundere. She storms over to her desk and jumps into the chair, her eyes straight forward, leaving me and Sayaka together. Ugh, did I upset her? Okay, I guess less grumpy is good? Oh! I'm so sorry about that. But, oh, well, Hikari, thank you. So, excuse me? Okay, look, I let girls go around me, but you do not need to go yonder style here, please. Seriously, please! Seriously! I don't think she realizes how scary that sounded. Coupled with her usual grin. Yes, be terrified of the Deradaras. They know how to say things by making such a cute face. Thank you. Thank you. Hey! Prediction here! Me and Kenta are one here! Not in that way, but we're combining into one! I let out a sigh. They finally starting to listen to reason, if only a little. The bell sounds signifying the start of class. I pass by a disgruntled Hikari on the way to my own desk. She doesn't even look my way. Harsh. Oh, okay. I was wondering why it was taking so long. The morning classes pass by in a blink of an eye, the lunch break soon arriving. I stand up and let out a yawn, only to find I'm not alone. Come on, guys. We talked about this. As if the conversation this morning had never happened, I find both of my guardians standing around me, oblivious to my irritation. I'm going to get my own lunch. You guys don't need to be glued to my side. Go do your own things or whatever. I don't know! Something! Anything! I feel like you two have been pretty much attached to me since I first met you yesterday. Really? It's not even a day? Some breathing room would be nice. Also, plus, dude, Kenta, I have to say this. Why? Yeah, if I was in your position, I would say, okay, let's go get lunch and let's all eat together. I would not care, man. Come on, tell me in the comments, do you not care if you had like freaking two beautiful girls always around you? Let me know. Also, just to let you know, if you're saying this is a harem, I do not consider two girls with one dude a harem. I just think of that as just two girls going with the same dude. It's not really a harem to me unless it's 3 or more. Trust me, I know my stuff. I read too much, and it's just two girls hanging out with the same person that they just want to be with together. Now let's continue on. I really am grateful that they are here. Otherwise, I might have met a grizzly end yesterday. But this is borderline stalking. I'm not even going to bring my how they camped outside and then proceed to break into my house. No. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, thank you. So yeah, I gotta make sure not to get too much. Like I said, I'm trying to relax my throat right now. I'm gonna try not to be as excited here. She's never been to school? Okay, how did you become magical girls then? Just where did these two come from? I'm just gonna say they came from the heavens. Which, yeah. The more I talk to her, the more she makes herself sound like an alien. Trust me, I won't, but probably. And like that, she marches off, humming a happy tune. Hikari follows in her wake, but not before giving me one last icy look. Oh, come on! I can almost feel my shoulders begin to frost. Brr, and we're playing Frostpunk. Now, huh? Funny. Well, I did it. I somehow convinced him to give me some space. For the time being, anyway. But now what? First and foremost, I should probably try not to forget about lunch again. Otherwise, I might just keel over and have finished the job for whatever dark forces that are lurking out there. I head to the cafeteria. The cafeteria is, as you would expect during lunchtime, completely packed. Throngs of students take up, I almost said the other word. If you replace the R, I almost said the other one. They got what little walking space might have existed between the tables, equally as populated. Oh, man. Man, I do not miss school. Seriously, I do not. The way the lines are, you would literally have to be first, and basically most of the time you're in lunch. Freaking standing like you basically wasted your entire lunchtime doing that. I stand my ground and gradually walk my way past the crashing waves of students that impede my path. Of course, getting food would never be so simple. But in Japan, aren't they like fighting over the thing? Do they have lines over there? I forget. Eventually, I work my way to the front of the line and approach the counter. Naturally, after all the students before me, there was very little in the way of choice. I guess it's either this sandwich or this other sandwich. Neither of which seem amazingly appetizing. Basically, just sandwiches, huh? Whatever. Anything would do after how much food I missed out on. I probably would just eat the things that I hated, just so I can get some food in me, because seriously, I'm so hungry. And don't worry, I'm not hungry in real life. I actually ate before I started recording. Cheap, bland sandwich in hand, I give a look over the tables. Like before, they're all pretty packed. Though I do see one fairly empty table at the far end, with a familiar someone happily digging away at their lunch. Even from this distance, I can tell it's Sayaka. Her vibrant brown hair instantly distinguishable from everyone else's. I don't see Hikari anywhere in sight. They must have decided to do their own things for the break. Yeah, I'm trying not to be as hyper in there. I know it's weird. I guess if I want to sit down here to eat, Sayaka's table is the only choice, but do I really want to eat here? It's so noisy, I can't even think. She hasn't noticed me either, completely absorbed in the demolition of her food. Maybe I can step away to the roof where no doubt it'll be more peaceful. Oh, okay. So, Sayaka or head for the roof? Did we already pick Sayaka already? Did we already? Oh wait, did we already? Can't remember. Well, it doesn't matter. So, like I said before, like I said, I already know how this thing ends. But I'm not gonna say anything. Like I said, if you guys want to see which route, what the other choices are, go play this game yourself. Trust me, you're going to enjoy it. I will leave the link at the end of this series, at the end of this Sakura Angels game, in the last video. So that way you can go look it up in the bundle. And if you want the entirety, you can pick it. Or if you just want a few of them, you can pick them as well. Like I said, I didn't pick the bundle. I only chose the one that I wanted to play on this channel. So yeah, like I said, if you want to look up the up, I will leave the link in the last video. But for now, we're gonna choose which one. Which one do I want to pick? Head for the roof or sit at Sayaka's table? Head for the roof or... Obviously, we both know that the roof is where Hikari is. Actually, we've already done Sayaka already. We're gonna skip and head for the roof, actually. The roof it is! It's just too noisy here, and I get the feeling sitting with Sayaka will only make things worse. I sneak past her and head for the stairwell. Though it wasn't exactly difficult with how into food she was. There's always one of those people in any kind of version. The higher I scale the stairs, the more quiet my surroundings become, until eventually the bustling racket of the students softens to a dull mumble below. Ah, peace at last. I emerge out onto the rooftop. A gentle breeze graces my face as the sun shines high in a near cloudless sky. It's perfect out here. Only, it seems I wasn't the only one that had decided to come up here. Oh, Hikari, so I was right! Well, obviously, because they separate, so you only see Sayaka and then Hikari would more likely be on the roof. Hikari stands at the edge of the rooftop, facing outwards as she peers down at the countless people. Given how intently she seems to be analyzing them, I can only guess that she is keeping guard. I have to admire her dedication towards this whole thing. I actually do feel pretty safe knowing she's this serious about it all. She's so absorbed in what she's doing, I don't think she's even noticed me yet. Making no real effort to conceal myself, a close-up right behind her. Still nothing. She's miles away. I reach out and give a gentle tap to her shoulder. Yo! Oh, hello! She jumps a good several feet into the air at my touch and lets out an ear-piercing scream. A bit of an overreaction, maybe? Oh, trust me. Trust me. If you're so concentrated into something, anything would scare you. Trust me, I know. I've been in this position of Hikari's. Trust me, I have been in a position where I'm actually so focused that I block at everything. Heck, when sometimes when I have conversations with friends, I would literally ignore everything, and then if somebody decides to jump scare me, I would literally, my heart would be racing. I am not joking here. Or am I just that scary? I don't know. I hand to her chest as if to keep her heart from breaking free. Yeah, that's me. She spins around to face me. Her stern expression softens a little as she realizes me, but only a little. She still seems pretty mad. So, sorry. I scrub at the back of my head with a grin. I really did spook her. My bad. But you seem miles away. Keeping guard? Huh? Her eyes flicker back to where she was watching for a moment. Yeah, true that. True that. Thanks. I appreciate it. Oh, she's brushing. But I'm still thankful that you're considering me among the people. Her face goes an interesting shade of pink. It doesn't take much to fluster her, huh? Right. I get it.
さやかや私は人前で魔法を使うことはないけれど、シャドウたちはそうじゃない。すでに一度昼間にあなたを襲ったわ。
Okay. Oh, true.
しているわけではないけれど、すでに私たちの知識や経験に反したことが起きている。
Maybe they have a new commander. Trust me, when monsters do something out of the ordinary, it's probably because there's a new general or commander commanding them to do these things. Heck, I know if I took over Evil Legion, I would do whatever it takes to make sure that these guys would do what I want and to take over everything I wanted. So basically, the normal states, for example, if a goblin just raids people for fun, I would literally send my goblins off to start raiding the places just to get resources. And that's out of the way of them. They just scavenge. She sighs dramatically and turns to resume watch over the school. I have forgot what time I started. Oh no, I still got another. No, I'm still good. Okay. I open my mouth to maybe say something to her, but a low rumbling sound cuts me short. What? Hikari? Yes? Yeah, what? She answers without turning around, her ears clearly burning. It wasn't difficult to discern what that sound was, given that I saw no sign of any lunch out here at all. Ah! So she's hungry! Oh, I thought it was, oh, we're being under attack? No, she's just hungry. Have you, not had lunch yet? Silence. I think I hit the nail on the head. Trust me, I know. She's focused on the food. Are you really going to be able to fight on an empty stomach? Her stomach growls again, arguing against her words. I wish that I could hear the sound of grumbling. Come on. Seriously, I know you did the voice acting, but you gotta do some freaking noises here. Got it. Yeesh. I know that place can get pretty pestilent, but she's making it out to be something far worse. Well, at least not what's happening currently, if you know what I mean. But I can't say that because YouTube keeps demonetizing people because of, yeah, even though it's a state of emergency, we should be informing people. She really can't deal with crowds, I guess. She's probably those phobia people that hates crowds. I don't know what it is. I can't remember what it was that called. I wrap the sandwich I had almost forgotten about and take a bite out of it, not wanting to forget about lunch completely myself. Hikari watches me intensely as I take several more bites, her eyes flickering to the sandwich every now and again. I can practically see the hunger in her eyes. I stop mid-bite and offer the sandwich her way, since I'm beginning to feel terrible for eating in front of her. And I think if I don't, she might just snatch it out of my hands in any moment now. Anyway. Do you, want some? I can split it if you want. Her mouth hangs open and her brow furrows in concentration, as if to seriously consider it. I swear, she's almost drooling at this point. Dude, just take the sandwich! She comes to a decision with an abrupt humph and turns her head to the side, her hair whipping along with it. I should have expected that. Okay, well, hey, he's offering the food! He's hungry too! You're lucky that he's offering! Heck, if I was offering, I would expect the other person, yeah, sure, just cut off the half that you slobbered on it. I would expect someone to say that. But if you don't want it, I'm gonna eat it. I'm freaking hungry. Oh my gosh. Her stomach beckons for the food. I break off half before she snatches it away with reluctance. You're welcome! I don't think she's used to saying something like that. We're finally making progress! I can't help but smile. Can I not be happy about this situation? she says with a snarl before she finally rips a chunk of the sandwich away with her teeth. Good?
まあね、悪くはないわ。どうして私が学園に戻らなくちゃ。
Hey, when you're hungry, you gotta do what you gotta do. She stops herself, her eyes widening some. I think she almost lifts something there. So you did go to school! I really wish they weren't so secretive about all this stuff. The academy, huh?
なんでもない。
Got it. But I'm pretty sure I heard...
何も言ってない。
Okay. Yikes. Despite her small frame, whenever she uses the commanding voice of hers, feel about the size of a mouse before her. I guess there's no use in pushing her for more information unless I want to end up like that monster from before. Okay. I didn't hear anything. It must have been the wind or something. She sighs as she gives her hair a toss, the anger leaving her as suddenly as it has built.
秘密にしたくて黙ってるわけじゃないのよ。
Okay. Could have fooled me.
難しい話じゃなくてね。私たちが守っている限り、あなたをこっちに引きずり込むことはないわ。こんな人生誰にも送らせたくない。
Okay, you protected me. We both know the story of this villain. We all know the story here. Eventually, we're gonna find out, and be more than likely, it's gonna be the villains who are gonna find out about this, who are gonna tell us in person and why this is happening and blah blah and all that, or they're gonna tell them themselves. Either way, we'll find out. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if this visual novel follows the same rules. Her expression darkens, yet her mouth still works. The majority of her half of the sandwich already gone, and I'm sure she realizes she's eating it at the moment. She spends a good moment or two debating something in her head, before she finally looks up at me with serious eyes.
どうする？もしもあなたが。
A group of chatty students emerge out onto the roof from the stairs, lunches in hand. Kari clamps at the side of that and turns back to her guard post. What?
なんでもない。大したことじゃないわ。
Okay. If you say so. It sure looked important since I don't think I've ever seen her give me that serious a look before. Okay. Just my luck that all the times people would choose to eat here, it would have to be now. Any semblance of a conversation we may have had before as well and truly dashed now. Sorry, I'm trying to keep, but every time my brain stops to see if that's right or something. Seriously, my brain is a weird thing. She seems a lot more reserved in the presence of other people. Plus, I guess that what we were discussing wasn't exactly appropriate for the years.
サンドイッチ、とても美味しかったわ。
Oh, you're welcome. Huh? I didn't catch that.
なんでもない。
Ah, it's such a student that The lunch break soon comes to an end and we're whisked back to class. The rest of the school day goes by fairly normally. No crazy texts, no monsters. I still can't shake the feeling something is watching me though. Another day down, another walk home. My two guardians by my side. They seem noticeably more tense compared to last night. After how close that fight was, I really don't blame them. We were lucky she didn't pursue us back then, or that could have been it for me. No, it would have spelled the end for everyone. The journey back is silent, both the girls' faces mirroring each other in a look of sheer determination. They seem ready to spring to action at the slightest sign of danger, so I don't want to break their concentration with mindless small talk. Gradually, the sun sets on our route, whichever you want to talk about, ahead. Streetlights flickering to life overhead one by one. Whew. Great. The more the shadows begin to creep in all around us, the more tense I can feel myself become. I come to a stop. Something doesn't feel right. Did we get a sixth sense or something? Did we get a new sense? What's happening? There it is again. That damn headache out of nowhere. Wait, hasn't there always been a pattern with these headaches? They don't usually happen during the day unless...
さあ、お待ちかねの時間よ。
Of course. We walked right into it. I really need to start to find a new route home. A sultry laugh drifts from out of the darkness, causing both the girls to assume offensive positions. It could only be one person. Obsidian wings, this succubus. Obsidian wings, I'm sorry I had to say it. Obsidian wings unfurled with a mist in the night sky, and the amber-eyed adversary from before makes their presence known in a storm of black threads. But I do like the stockings. Ooh, on the thighs, and also the face area. Very nice. What was her name? Yuzuki? I guess it doesn't matter. Names mean nothing right now. She has a maniacal look in her eye, a killer glint. Much like before, she isn't here to play around. There's only one thing she's after. Me. Light floods and dispels the darkness for only a moment, as the pair don their battle gear, weapons in hand. Right. I know how this works, okay? Not needing to be told twice. I sprint a good distance from the three girls as not to get caught up in any crossfire. Maybe we should run back home. But are they going to be able to win? Yuzuki hardly broke a sweat last night and was able to keep both of them at bay at once with that sight of hers. Well, they were at a disadvantage. They didn't realize it was. Maybe they have the upper hand this time. The difference in power was just too much. Not to mention my guardians have some serious issues with working together as a team. Last night was a complete disaster. Wait, they don't like working together or something? Maybe we might have to take another tactical retreat. And I'm not sure if I have the stomach for it. Yuzuki lands gracefully before Sayaka and Akari, an unsettly grin spreading from ear to ear on our face.
あら、まだ戦う気があるのね。逃げ回るものとばかり思っていたわ。楽しめそうね。
Her dark wings erupt into a stream of fire, which reform into a deadly sight within her hands. Like I said, like I said before, I think that the voice acting should just be dedicated. Like every time you click it, the next sentence launches the next voice line. But this is before they started recording voice lines here.
さあ、どちらから死にたいのかしら？
光？
No, she didn't say that. Hikari nods and launches for Yuzuki before she can make the first move. Sayaka kicks off to the ground. She kicks off of. Okay, now this one, you need to put the F here, right here, and put it on that one. Off of the ground. Wait, is it off of, or is that right? Dude, my brain is like fried. I don't know if that's right or not. The ground and flies a good deal backwards as she readies an arrow on her bow. Am I witnessing team play here? It certainly makes a change after last night's disaster. They must have decided to work together.
残念。
Yuzuki reacts like lightning and brings her sight to a whirl, clashing with Hikari's sword. A shockwave bursts through the street as the two weapons collide, shattering nearby glass and warping street signs. A testament to just how strong these girls are. Do you guys fix this place? Or is it like permanent? I want to know. I'm beginning to see shades of last night's fight. Yuzuki has the advantage in terms of brute strength, so she'll no doubt push back against Hikari's blade. But Hikari doesn't seem nervous at all. In fact, she seems confident.
光よ、前へ。
Okay. My eyes! Blinding! Okay, seriously, it's... Hikari stands her ground in the clash. Okay, I gotta clench my eyes because I don't like bright lights. Hikari stands her ground, even a blank scream. Hikari stands her ground in the clash with the gritted teeth, and her sword gives off a vibrant glow at her command. A glow that continues to intensify until it engulfs the clashing pair in blinding light. I'm forced to shield my eyes with my arm as if I were staring at the sun itself. If it was bad enough for me at this distance, I can't imagine how bad it must have been for both of them. From the safety of my sleep, I peer back at the battle, and the light fading slightly. It seems Suzuki wasn't expecting that at all. As she's reeling back from it all, a hand to her face.
何の真似？
It's called a flashbang!
光、避けて。
Oh, here we go! Sayaka lets loose the arrow sheep being charging since the pair had clashed. It rockets off with unreal speed, leaving a trail of glimmering sparks in its wake as it homes in on Yuzuki. Hikari pulls back at Sayaka's voice and ducks to just barely avoid the arrow coming away. It's a direct hit! The arrow bursts upon impact, Suzuki skidding backwards as she desperately tries to keep upright. Doesn't end there, though. Hikari hops to her feet and charges in for a follow-up attack, while Suzuki is trying her best to recover from the arrow. Oh, finally! Still slings as Hikari kicks off the ground and goes for a crushing blow to the head. And oh, look at this! I really like this art style. I really like the thighs here. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm trying not to get my throat as much. But I also like the thighs here. I like this. Seriously, that is a small skirt. I mean, seriously, but I do like the thighs here, right here. The stockings. Oh, look at them thighs. And like I said, I knew that skirt was too short. Because it's showing off so much of the leg here. I mean, seriously. And I like the focus here as well. Oh, man, I don't know how I'm still monetized here. But hey, why not? But seriously, guys, focus on the thighs here on both of these. I mean, the thighs here are amazing. I need to keep moving because I'm about to run out of time. This should be it. I can't see how she'll escape from Hikari's blade now. The ground under my feet gives off a quake as she lands. A good half of the road splits under her blade and chunks of concrete rain everywhere. It was a devastating attack, to be sure. Surely no one could have survived a blow like that. But... what happened? Hikari is just as bewildered as I am. The dark girl is nowhere to be seen. She disappeared? A single black feather drips down from where she once stood. She just vanished. A sinister giggle echoes from the shadows. Did Yuzuki teleport? Or is she just so fast I couldn't keep up? Hikari bolts up at the sound and shoots Sayaka a frenzied look. Going after the Long Ranger. And in tactics, in any kind of battle, you always gotta go after the Long Ranger. Without the Long Ranger, the frontliners cannot do anything. Except get their butts whooped by a stronger opponent. Something glimmers from out of the darkness behind her and then lashes out with a vicious swing. Sayaka just barely reacts in time, jumping to avoid the fatal slash. At least, I thought she had avoided it. Shit, there goes the coals! I mean, but still, I do like the thighs here. I mean, look at the thighs and I mean, it's just pretty good here. The skirt is gone, the clothes are being torn off. But still, I mean, look at the areas. I mean, very nice indeed. I swear, I'm amazed how I'm not demonetized. I mean, seriously, look at that. Oh, I like that. I like that. I have to say, both these girls are very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what the cut. Yeah. White. Completely white. And the outfit is completely white. So innocent right here. And also the other girl has some green and white stripes. But let's continue on. There's a sudden burst and Sayaka lets out a shriek. She herself looks unharmed, but a good portion of her outfit is in tatters. Fragments of what used to be her outfit rain down from above. Well and truly diced by the mad girl's sight. I mean, it's horrible. There's hardly anything left of her outfit. From where I'm standing, I can practically see... Huh? I lost track of what I was thinking about there. Sorry. Oh, fourth wall break! Fight, bad. Damage, terrible. Okay, I'm back on track. This is insane. If she had reacted just a fraction of a second slower, her outfit wouldn't have been the only thing cut to ribbons by that attack. I thought Yuzuki seemed bad before, but if anything tonight, she seems even stronger. Or is it just all in my head? The pair learned from their mistakes previous night and devised something almost resembling teamwork tonight to try to put an end to her, but she hits back twice as hard anyway. This is like a Dark Souls boss. You beat the first phase and then the second phase starts whooping your butt, and then you gotta learn that battle too. Sayaka and Hikari have given it their all, and this monster still has the upper hand. Wonder if they have any tricks left. Suppose I should put more faith in my guardian angels, even if things look dire right now. They're surely trained for these kind of intense battles, and must have at least something to fall back on. Something that I hope doesn't involve flying again. I really, really don't want to fly again. At this point, I'll take my chances with Yuzuki. Sayaka hugs herself in an effort to cover up her face, flushed with embarrassment. I can't imagine this being convenient at all during a fight. Especially not one as serious as this. I feel like I shouldn't be watching this. But this is an important fight. I can't afford to take my eyes off of. Or something like that. Or something like that. Girl, there's just no time to be embarrassed. You gotta keep fighting. Or the girl's gonna start... it's gonna start... your head. I don't know. With what should be a fairly troubling scene for her partner, Hikari actually seems more annoyed than anything as she rushes
いい
over.
加減悪ふざけをやめなさい。
She stumps her foot and scolds her half-naked partner. That seems like a rather bizarre way to treat someone in such a state.
服くらい再生できるでしょ。
Really? Eh? She can? So why has she been acting like she was?
そうだった。
You gotta be. Oh, it's so. There's another flash, and our outfit's restored to what it once was. Okay! Well, I'm gonna call it there. Yeah, that wasn't that big battle. That was a good scene. That was nice to see. But that's where I'm gonna end it today because I'm not anymore, and it's gonna start loading like a freaking hour and like almost an hour to two. Trust me. Oh my lord, trying to freaking upload these videos is such a pain. By the way, yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and well, yeah, comment. Gosh, comment if you enjoyed it because I know I did. Subscribe and join my dark army. Press the bell next to the subscribe button to be notified whenever my videos come up, or just come to my channel because YouTube doesn't announce it at all, even though this is pretty good content. And what else? Sorry, my throat is still a little bit. It's feeling better, but I don't want to freaking irritate too much. And share the video, please. I'm not putting this on Twitter because I can't. Okay, so yeah. I got nothing else left to say, so if I got anything, I'll let you know in the next video, and let me know how you liked it. Now, my dark beings, Hikari, Sayaka, farewell. My dark beings dismissed. Oh boy.